From Judeo-Christian scriptures, the Old Testament, we shall continue the Jew and the Christian. The Christian's leaning back a little bit and facing the Jew, because I guess it... Anyways, from the book of Joshua, Joshua instructs his people, and it came to pass a long time after that the Lord had given rest unto Israel from all their enemies round about, except the spiritual ones that they kept on obeying, right? Or kept on following. But there could have been rest for a time from the physical enemies. That Joshua waxed old and stricken in age, and Joshua called for all Israel, and for their elders, for their heads, and for their judges, and for their officers, and said unto them, I am old and stricken in age, and ye have seen all that the Lord your God hath done unto all these nations because of you. For the Lord your God is he that hath fought for you. Be ye therefore very courageous to keep and to do all that is written in the book of the law of Moses, that ye turn not aside therefrom to the right hand or to the left, that ye come not among these nations, these that remain among you, neither make mention of the names of their gods, nor cause to swear by them, neither serve them, nor bow yourselves unto them, but cleave unto the Lord your God, as ye have done unto this day. And behold, this day I'm going, mentioning the names is like Vicar, Zikr, whatever, there's something being implied here, I'm sure. And behold, this day I'm going the way of all the earth, and ye know in all your hearts and in all your souls that not one thing hath failed of all the good things which the Lord your God spake concerning you. All are come to pass unto you, and not one thing hath failed thereof. Well, God's omnipresent, but theophany, is not continual. The death of Joshua. And Joshua gathered all the tribes of Israel to Shechem, and called for the elders of Israel, and for their heads, and for their judges, and for their officers, and they presented themselves before God. And Joshua said unto all the people, Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, Your fathers dwelt on the other side of the flood in old time, even Terah, the father of Abraham, and the father of Nachor, and they served other gods, what they thought were gods. And I took your father Abraham from the other side of the flood, and led him throughout all the land of Canaan, and multiplied his seed, and gave him Isaac. And I sent Moses also and Aaron, and I plagued Egypt according to that which I did among them. And afterwards I brought you out. Now therefore fear the Lord, and serve him in sincerity and truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood, and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served, that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites, in whose lands ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. And the people answered and said, God forbid that we should forsake the Lord to serve other gods. And Joshua said unto his people, Ye are witnesses against yourselves, that ye have chosen you, the Lord, to serve him. I'm sure Yahweh is what the word would have been. And they said, We are witnesses. Now therefore put away the strange gods which are among you, and incline your heart unto the Lord God of Israel. And the people said unto Joshua, The Lord our God will we serve, and his voice will we obey. And it came to pass after these things that Joshua the son of Nun, the servant of the Lord, died, being 110 years old. So it wasn't natural causes. Well, it could have been perfectly natural, but you know what I mean. Someone dies before 120, it's not really appropriate to say that they died of old age. People just say, the guy was 49 years old. Oh, he died of old age. We're not full like that anymore. But the jinn survive. So the Shayateen Minal jinn that provoked earlier nations survived the physical destructions that they went under, or the dispersion, or however these nations came to an end. So they come whispering, and hey, you make the statue like this, and or this is an idea about a god that, oh, I never thought about that, and they go worship that god. Anyways, I'm going to continue. Get it short.